grant that I may speak in his name and in the power of his Spirit, for Jesus' sake. Amen. Today is a great day for those of you coming to be ordained deacon. I was there just now. You did get a last chance to say no, and none of you took it. But a great day for you. A great day for those of you, their families and friends, who have travelled this journey with them over a few years, or quite a few years, and have probably learnt some very interesting theology on the way. A great day for parishes about to receive curates and those who are sending those curates. A great day indeed. And I suspect many of us will be meeting again in about a year's time at the priest dinners. But it's that causes confusion to many. There are those who see what is happening today as all very nice, but just the launch of a kind of apprenticeship in the ordained ministry, and the proper stuff will happen in a year's time. I exaggerate, but not by much. But our readings remind us that to be ordained deacon is far more than a mere apprenticeship. Those unfamiliar with the word, of course, to be a deacon is to be a servant. It is to reflect the pattern of service that Paul speaks of in Romans 12, and which Jesus shows supremely when he washed the disciples' feet. And I know that you were reminded of that at the Eucharist yesterday. He took on that most menial task. I don't know what had happened before it, whether the apostles had sort of nudged each other saying someone ought to do it, but it's not going to be me. I'm just not sure. But for whatever reason, Jesus did it for them. And in becoming deacons, you are becoming something which is fundamental to all ordained ministry. It's its foundation and its bedrock. Yes, in a year's time, many of you will be ordained priests. Some of you may in due course be ordained bishop. None of you, unless you choose to resign your orders sometime in the near future, or distant future, none of you will ever cease to be a deacon. It's there from the beginning, and it runs throughout. And I stress that because every now and again, you may be tempted to think that something diaconal is in some way beneath you. It usually comes out in my experience in the phrase, I wasn't ordained to do that. Usually refers to boilers, or the lead on the roof, or in wrestling with go-pack tables. If you haven't yet encountered the go-pack table, this is a treat in store for you, and should form the part of every good theological training. How to do the wrestling without losing a finger. They have their own ways of behaving. Now, sometimes it's true. You weren't ordained to do that. All of us have limited time and skills and resources. There will be those times, many times, when you will not have done all that you might have been able to do. And there will be certainly times when people drop a broad hint or actually tell you straight that you have failed pretty miserably to live up to what they were expecting you to do with respect to them. That, I'm afraid, is part of the calling of the clergy. And when those criticisms come, and they will from time to time, don't let them overwhelm you. Just remember that ultimately you are accountable to God, and that's enough. But do allow yourself a moment to pause and reflect. Have I fallen into that trap that clergy have fallen into down the centuries, of saying, that's beneath me, I wasn't ordained to do that? It's a very dangerous trap, because it undermines the foundation of all ordained ministry. You're called to be deacons. And it's not just the foundation. Remember that being a deacon is the pinnacle of all ordained ministry. Being a priest or being a bishop are both wonderful callings. I don't want to diminish them in any way. But neither of them are the pinnacle. The pinnacle lies in what happens today, if we take the pattern of Christ seriously. Being a servant is the highest calling of all. Son of Man, you remember him saying, the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many. Here Jesus follows that through. He washes their feet. And part of the role of you as deacons is, by your lives, to enable us all, the whole people of God, to become more diaconal. Our call, as well as to be a royal priesthood, is to be the servant of others. And our calling to serve isn't restricted to the members of our congregations, or people we get on with, or people we like. It's to everyone, without exception. As you'll discover, if you haven't already discovered, one of our central aims, in fact our central aim at the moment as a diocese, is to become a more Christ-like church. A church that is growing to be more contemplative, more compassionate, and more courageous. Don't worry, I'm not going to unpack all that today in this sermon. But in a sentence, if we want to be more Christ-like, we will be more diaconal. We will be learning continually what it means to serve one another and to serve all those around us. You don't need to get to know me very well to know that one of the many things I love about the Church of England is the parish system. The fact that everyone lives in a parish and that our calling is to serve everybody without exception. And that is a challenge that you will face ever more powerfully in the years to come. What does it mean to be a servant to the thousands of people in the parishes in which you will be ministering? You'll discover, of course, the impact of austerity is real. You'll discover that we will never again see the levels of public services, nor the manner of their delivery, that we saw in the latter part of the last century. Changing demographics, changing societal and cultural trends raise their own challenges. And with the challenges come fresh openings and fresh opportunities. I think it's an enormously exciting time to be ordained. Doors are opening that were closed for many decades. Doors for service. The key question you and I face is whether or not we choose to walk through them. And we won't be able to walk through them if we rely on status or standing in society. We only walk through them as the servants of God, serving others. And your calling, like mine, as deacons in God's church, is to enable the whole church to serve God more diaconally, to love God and to love our neighbour. I can promise you it will stretch you at times, but it's the pinnacle as well as the foundation. And may God richly bless you as you leave here in a few moments' time to serve as his deacon.